Y'all already know what time it is. It's story time. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab your little snacks, and tune in for this tea. Wait, and tune in for this tea. I've been slipping, y'all. I don't know. Okay, before we get into it, y'all leave a thumbs up, a comment, and make sure you are subscribed. Leave anything in the comments. Leave a chicken. All that. What else? Y'all see I'm back red. This was not by choice. Not by choice. I'm gonna keep this for a little bit. Just It's a long story. Tune in for the bloopers, the afterthoughts, so I can tell y'all the story. Anyway, let's get into it, y'all. It's crazy because I'm going through, y'all know how Google send y'all like memories and stuff. For some reason, Google put the notifications on my phone, like the Google memories. Maybe because I got the app. Whatever. I got a notification and it was a picture of me and this girl. And it's crazy because that girl always tried to take a picture of me when I looked a mess. And I look a mess in that picture. So no, I ain't adding it. I look crazy. No, and she looking all cute. You know what? If you got that's a red flag off the rip. If you got a friend that posts a picture of them looking good and you looking a mess, don't even post me. Crop me out. Put something over my face. Like, why are you doing that? That's a red flag. And I actually had like a few people do stuff like that. Please don't even post me or crop me out and make it your picture. You know what I'm saying? Because what is the reason I'm not reposting it? Anyway, let's get into it. I'm gonna give y'all like a small backstory on this girl because I've known her for a long time, but back in the day we wasn't that cool. I feel like when this happened, this is the coolest we ever got, and we had actually fell out. Not fell out, I mean, I kind of just backed away from her, and then our lives went like two different ways. So yeah, that ain't no fallout. That's just lifing. But look, this also why you don't refriend people when some weird stuff happen. Just let it go. Cause I done refriended a bunch of people that I've known from back in the day. So let me give y'all this quick backstory. Okay. So it was at like one point in my life where I was really going from pillar to post. Like I was homeless. If you know, if you've been watching my story time, do you already know how my home life was? Very strict. My aunt was in the military. I'm not getting into it in this story because that's not what it's about. But I did not I wasn't trying to hear all that. Okay, Glade, shut up. I gotta turn that off because that's gonna annoy me. So yeah. I was sleeping anywhere, like, you know, this friend, that friend, my brother sometimes, whatever. So, it was just one particular time that it was like 2 a.m. in the morning. I had went out. I'm trying to think who I was with because I don't know why I didn't just call them back. I don't know who I was with. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Probably was some dude. Oh, I do know who I was with, y'all, but I can't tell you. It was a dude. I was with a dude, but we was just chilling and stuff. He was more so like a homeboy. And I was sleeping at this person's house. I'm not even gonna say who the person is because I don't want to do that.
That's another story.
I was sleeping there, so it was that person and then like the person that they was in a relationship with. And it was 2 in the morning, and I got locked out because we had me and the person that I was, my friend, we was in a car talking for the longest. And I was telling them like, yeah, no, I don't live over here, blah, 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 whatever. I was just telling them the whole backstory of everything. So I was out till 2, but we was literally in the car talking for hours and hours and hours. I feel like that was a thing to do back then because I done had some car combos till like 4 o'clock in the morning before. Yeah, sit in the garage and talk, or sit outside and talk, or sit in your car and talk. Yeah, I was locked out. So I'm trying to call the person whose house it was. They're not answering. I don't know if they was knocked out. They had to have been, or they couldn't hear because they did used to play loud music and stuff. But I didn't hear no music, so they had to have been asleep. So the girl that the story time is about, I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna just call her Gia. I'm gonna call her Gia. So anyway, yeah. So I'm calling people, nobody answering, but Gia actually knew the people that I was staying with. And so I'm calling her. I didn't even expect her to answer. If you was gonna do what you did, I don't even know why you answered. You should just pretend like you was asleep like everybody else. I would have been locked out, but it's okay. But yeah, I don't know why the boy didn't come back. I think I remember the situation because dude's phone had died. My friend's phone had died. And on top of his phone dying, that wasn't even his car. So he was trying to get his car back to whoever car was. So I couldn't even call him if I wanted to. But anyways, like I said, I was calling Gia. Gia ended up answering the phone, and I'm telling her everything. Like, I'm locked out, it's late, da-da-da. And that neighborhood, Dang, I can't even say the freaking neighborhood. It's sketchy, okay? I'm gonna just say that. It's a very sketchy neighborhood. And so, yeah, she was like, oh my God, girl, I'm on the way. It's late. What are you doing out there? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, girl, I was literally just sitting in the car talking, whatever, telling her everything. Tell me why. She was like, oh, okay, girl, I'm like 15, 20 minutes away from you. I'm on the way. Even sound like she was in the car. Dead ass sound like she was in the car. Long story short, Gia never showed up. She never came. And I was blowing her up. I'm ringing that shit down. I'm like, did the girl fall back asleep? No, because it sounded like she was in the car. I don't know, y'all. Gia never showed up. Next day, she called me with some bullshit excuse that literally did not make sense, talking about the man, because Gia kind of was in like the same situation that I was in. So, you know, like birds of a feather flock together. We kind of bonded over being homeless, shit. What? So yeah, and then she ended up meeting some dude, and the dude let her stay there. So she told me some BS excuse like the dude, she couldn't take his car and da 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 da, whatever. But honestly, I think she was lying because Gia had a car and she used to sleep in her car. So maybe, I don't know, maybe something was wrong with her car. But whatever. Nonetheless, our lives went to totally different ways. I ended up going back home. I think she even ended up having a baby by that dude, but whatever, that was then. So that was the kind of, that it wasn't like a fallout, but it was weird because why would you do all that? Why would you say that you on the way, pretend like you grabbing keys, even sound like she was in the car? I don't know. Some people just do weird shit. I'm not even gonna lie, I've done some weird shit too, but not that extreme. Like, damn. So yeah, that was our little backstory basically. Fast forward, that was years ago, mind you. So fast forward, and me and my friend, we going to a Taco Tuesday. Honestly, we didn't even find out lit Taco Tuesday. We just ended up going to a Mexican restaurant on a Tuesday when they had like half price happy hours and stuff for like the theme of Taco Tuesday or whatever. So we there. Tell me why when we sitting down, it's like 5 minutes had passed at this point. I see Gia and another girl that I know, and I don't know, I guess one of their other friends, they walking out when we sitting down. So we ended up talking to each other in passing and exchanging Instagrams. I give both of them my Instagram, mind you, so I'm following both of them on Instagram. Should I name the other girl? I'm gonna name the other girl Nokia. I'm gonna name her Nokia. Cause she had this cheap little flip phone. She had an Android, but then she had like a flip phone too. So yeah, I'm following both of them on Instagram, right? So we catching up, like, yeah, girl, message me, let's chill, let's catch up, whatever, all that stuff. And honestly, I wasn't even thinking about the stuff that happened from the past, but I felt like at this point I was very guarded. Is that the word I'm looking for? Hesitant. That too. I was very hesitant, like with hanging with people. If we not already friends, I wasn't. There was a long period of time where I was not interested in making no new friends. I was really living by that because I just feel like I had just cut everybody toxic out of my life, and I was really enjoying my solitude. Like I had a few friends still. You gonna have to shut the hell up. But this Glade plug-in sprayer keeps sneezing. Shut up. Anyway, I'm gonna say bless you. So yeah, I didn't want to make no new friends basically. So anyway, fast forward like a few days, and Gia ended up hitting me up on Instagram. So we talking on there, and is that what I call her? Gia? Yeah. So yeah, we talking, time going by, not a long time went on. I feel like the next day. Oh, okay, so this is what happened. You know when you on Instagram and people posting them like subs, them subliminals and stuff because they want somebody to reach out to them? I feel like that's what she was doing because neither one of us like DM'd each other like, hey girl, it was good seeing you. Neither one of us did no stuff like that. So I feel like, you know, she was just posting stuff about like what she was going through, and I got me and nobody got me. It's just me and my baby and da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, let me see if she okay. So I ended up like responding to one of her stories on Instagram, and I'm like, hey girl, I'm just seeing if you were okay or whatever. I don't know what the fuck I said. I forgot at this point because her ass is blocked. But not because of this either. I just whatever. So yeah, she was like, yeah, girl, it's just like fake bitches and fake friends, and I'm just going through a lot. My baby daddy this and that and that. So I'm like, girl, well, if you ever need to talk, I'm always that friend. If you ever need to talk, you can call me and all that stuff. So I give her my number. So she ended up texting me like, this is Gia, lock me in, whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, girl, I'm gonna lock you in, lock me in too, whatever. So we ended up texting and talking and stuff. And then I'm trying to think, was that the same day or next day? I low-key feel like it was the same day. Like she had maybe called me later on that day. And she was like, girl, can I just talk to you? I need somebody to talk to and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, yeah. So she ended up just like venting about her friend. Her and friend fell out. She did some weird stuff trying to talk to one of her dudes. Something like that. I don't know. You know, okay, I do remember. I'm not gonna get into too much detail because it's really irrelevant, but you just need to know that she was talking shit about her friend, and she was giving like details, like memorable details, because the shit that her friend quote unquote did was foul, right? So I'm like, well, girl, her loss, and supposedly it was like her best friend. I'm like, her loss, her. If she do some foul shit like that, she was never your friend. You know, I'm the type of person, I'm gonna go hard for you. Like, I know, I just not just met her, but low key, because when that much time go by, do you really still know that person? No. So I know we just linking back up and stuff from years and years ago, being cool, but I don't know, I just be going hard for people. Maybe that's my problem. And people don't be going as hard for me as I go for them. But yeah, I'm just trying to big her up, you know, like a friend would. Not saying that we was friends, but you know how it be. What else am I gonna say? Like, girl, oh, okay. Well, you know, they ain't got shit to do with me, so you wanna call me back? Like, I don't know what to say. So yeah, I'm just saying that, and she was like, you right, fuck her, F her, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, and then we keep talking, and she telling me about her baby dad and all this and all that, just more relevant stuff that I don't need to even get into. But just remember that she fell out with her best friend, right? And we stayed on the phone. One thing about it, if you call me and you need an ear, I'ma lend it, okay? Because we'll stay on the phone all night. You want to fall asleep, okay? Do I need to get in my car? You need some comfort? I will bring you a bottle of wine and we can talk about it. So yeah, we stayed on the phone for a long ass time. And yeah, that was that. Oh, then she ended up inviting me to it was a day party. So yeah, she ended up inviting me to a day party, and I'm like, oh, what day is it? Whatever. So the day party was like on a Saturday. She invited me not months, days in advance. Like, let's call it a Tuesday. Okay. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I can make arrangements, blah, 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 blah. Cause you know, I only like to really have my daughter's dad. I was gonna say my dad, girl, what? My daughter's dad, watch her, you know. So, and then when I'm asking people for, not a favor because that's her dad, but I just like to let people know in advance. I don't like springing stuff on people, so that means people need to let me know stuff in advance, right? So yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, girl, that sounds fun, that sounds cool. Still kind of hesitant to hang with her, but I'm still agreeing to do it because, you know, stepping out of my shell, right? So what happened? Oh, y'all, tell me why the whole rest of the week we talking about it, we texting about it, we even talking on the phone, not specifically about the day party, but I feel like we getting cooler and cooler, and I'm like, oh, okay, she's cool. Like, we planning play dates, setting up play dates and stuff. So tell me why, was it the day of? I'm up, we talking about it, girl, what are you wearing? So I'm like, what's the vibes, what's going on, like what we wearing, you wearing heels, what we doing, sandals, because you know, just to know the vibes, whatever. So she was like, yeah, girl, I'm wearing heels, just a short heel, da-da-da. She putting together outfits. We ended up getting on the phone, talking about it. We damn near got dressed together, okay? Because I'm doing my makeup. I put on my shirt, whatever. I'm showing her the outfit. You see the outfit. I'm killing you. Anyway, so, yeah. Tell me why, I'm like, I probably had like a smooth 45 more minutes to do. I ain't even gonna lie to you. A cool more 45 minutes, because you know, you gotta get dressed, put the outfit together, take a few pictures, you know. Then I like to touch up my makeup 20 times. That's why sometimes my shit looking a little cakey, but whatever, I'm getting better. So yeah, tell me why in the midst of me doing all that, because we had gotten off the phone at this point, and I feel like she wanted to ask me on the phone, but maybe she was more comfortable texting, I don't know. But she texted me and she asked me if I could come pick her up, and I was like, where, like, what side of town do you live on? Like, where do you live at? And the side of town that she lived on, it was the opposite way, the complete opposite way, and out the way. So, and I've done this before, don't get me wrong, but I literally, I swear, I'm not even no mean ass person, but I just did not feel like doing it. I didn't. I be feeling like I overextend myself too much, and learning how to say no is something that I recently just like started figuring out, like a few years ago, like, cause I never would be like, no. I don't know. It was just like maybe the people pleaser in me or something, but I would just overextend myself for absolutely no reason. It was very unnecessary. And then I would get irritated when I'm in this situation, like, girl, all you had to do was say no. Now you up here stuck, stupid, looking irritated. Girl. So yeah, this time though, I was like, you want to meet in the middle? Yeah, I said something like that. I didn't even tell her no, to be honest. But I'm like, I gotta set a boundary for myself. So we can meet somewhere in the middle. I don't mind come getting you from somewhere close. Like, I don't know if you didn't want to Uber the whole way because it's a lot or whatever. I didn't even ask for that, but maybe that's what I was thinking. I don't know. But I'll pick you up from somewhere closer to me. I'm not finna drive 30 minutes in the opposite direction than 30 minutes to the day party. Because if we was meeting at the day party, I wouldn't have to do that. So, you know. So yeah, I said something like that. And I don't know, I guess she started feeling some type of way because she did not text back. So I'm like, okay, I'm not finna double text, but I'm gonna keep getting ready. So matter of fact, I didn't even realize that she didn't text back until I picked up my phone and started, you know, doing my finna walk out the door stuff. I'm like, oh, she ain't text back. Okay. So I didn't double text her, but I called her like, I don't even know. I want to say 5 minutes after I realized that she didn't text back. Hey, babe, you up? You up early. Oh, I talking too loud? I'm sorry, baby. You can't be on camera.
I want to turn my head on. I just want a big old hug.
You want a big old hug? Oh, my baby. So, yeah. Okay. Anyway, back to the story. So, yeah, like I was saying, she didn't respond to the text. And then I called her. She didn't answer either. So, time is going by. And I'm kind of getting irritated because, like, girl, we damn near got dressed on the phone. What are you doing? Like, that's irritating. I hate wasting makeup. I hate wasting a look. Like, you can always put the same outfit back on, but yeah, I can't put the same face on. Let me stop. So, I don't know. This shit's just irritating for real when somebody just stop, like, just ghost you with no communication when y'all have plans, you know? So, I'm already knowing she feel a type of way. Like, just say you feel a type of way. Just, like, communication, girl. But that's that immature shit. I'm not gonna lie. I used to be a bad communicator, too. So, I get it now. Like, just say what you need. And I mean, she kind of did, but I'm like, bitch, I gave you an alternative. Let's meet in the middle. I'm not gonna go out my way, no. And I don't have to, I'm not obligated to. So yeah, time is going by and I ain't hearing nothing. So I'm like, I'm not gonna blow this bitch phone up. So I'm just getting irritated on my own. Eventually, I kind of stopped thinking about it, but then I'm like, let me check her Instagram. So there was nothing on Instagram. I ended up putting her number into Snapchat. Excuse me, so I could see her Snapchat, but I don't think that worked. Nah, I don't think I found her Snapchat with the number or whatever. And then I put her Instagram name in because I'm like, what are you doing? Why the fuck are you being weird? I didn't drag it, but I just like, you know, I kind of went into my FBI bag. Well, not FBI because everybody knows to do that, but yeah. So time is going by, right? I finally see, I think maybe an hour passed, and at this point, bitch, I done took my lashes off, took my outfit back off, and I'm chilling in the house. And I was actually on the phone with my friend. So she was like, well, check to see if she posted anything on Instagram. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to check again. So she had posted a story. And, okay, yeah. So she had posted a story with Nokia. And they was at the day party. So I was like, bitch, this girl is at the day party. I don't know how she got a ride. She must have Uber. But if you going to do all that, then why didn't you just do that in the first place instead of getting mad and feeling some type of way because you didn't get your way? But I was willing to work with you. That's my whole thing. So she was like, that bitch is weird, da-da-da. So anyway, I was like, you know what? I'm going to react to the story on some funny shit. So I reacted, you know, when you look like you about to respond to it, and they got the laughing, the fire, the clap. So I did the laughing thing. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to do some funny shit, because why are you being weird? I'm gonna let you know that I see you being weird, right? So yeah, and then I end up, she tagged Nokia in it, so I end up going to Nokia's story, and I'm looking at her story. They've been at this she started, I don't know how long they was there, but she started posting at least like a good 30 minutes ago. So I don't know if she went to go get the girl or what, but I feel like Nokia was there first, and then I don't know, somehow Gia got a ride there, something. Yeah, I view Nokia whole story, right? And then I'm just on the phone talking about it. So my friend was like, well, what they doing now? Like, I don't know what my friend was saying, but she made me want to go look again. So tell me why when I go back and look again, and I wanted to be nosy, and I wanted to see if she opened my reaction or seen it or whatever. So, you all in my mouth, you distracted me. I feel you just like staring me down. I can see you out the corner of my eye, and I'm like,
You should put that story in a different
so what was I saying? Yeah, I go check Gia Instagram again, right? And it's just only that. It's like her story up into that one post that I reacted to. So I'm like, okay, I guess she ain't posting nothing. Because I guess like when you having a good time, sometimes I forget to pick up my phone completely. I be out. I've been out on dates all night. Didn't post nothing at all. You would think that I'm just sitting up in my room. But yeah, so I'm like, okay, she having a good time, so whatever. I'm not gonna press it. So then I ain't gonna lie, I was being nosy as hell, because I was bothered. I was very much bothered. I'm not even gonna lie, like I was bothered. I was not tripping out. I don't need this and that. No, that shit really irritated me. I got under my skin because you're being weird for no reason. So I go look at Nokia's story because I'm trying to keep up, and I'm like, I'm seeing Nokia repost stuff that Gia is posting, but when I go look on Gia thing, that's not there for me, right? So I'm trying to add up the times. I'm like, wait, this was 20 minutes ago, but Gia haven't posted in like an hour, so that's not right, whatever. Obviously, I'm not telling my friend because I sound fucking psychotic. Because why am I pressing this hard? So I'm just on Nokia shit like, oh, they weird. She is weird as fuck. Like, I'm just going in on her, like calling her all kinds of fake bitches and everything. So I'm like, this bitch, like, I'm not going in on her like, fuck her, never again. This is why I don't fuck with bitches. I'm just like, this bitch acting weird. You know the shit you talk to your friends or you talk to yourself when hoes is doing weird stuff. Yeah, I was having them thoughts. So I'm like, oh, okay, time to fall back. Got it, good. Maybe it's not my time. I went this long without wanting to make friends. Now I'm ready to step out, branch out, and put my hand back out there, dip my toe back into the, I was gonna say dating pool, the friendship pool. See, I knew you was gonna be doing this. I know it keeps sneezing. I'm about to pop that, then pop you. Cause be quiet.
When you were sneezing, I farted.
You gross. Did you say excuse me?
No.
Oh, you're so nasty, but you're so cute. Oh, you're so gross. Anyway, so yeah, I was ready to dip my little pinky toe back in the friendship pool, and I don't know, it just irritated me. I forgot what I was just saying. I ain't feeling lie to you. Yeah. I don't know. I forgot what I was saying. Okay, look, okay, focus. Anyway, so she over here jumping on the couch like she freaking Batman. Sit your butt down. Distracting me. I'm Batman. No, I'm Batman. So, yeah, 2 whole days go by before I even hear anything from this girl. But during the 2 days, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, whatever, because I'm definitely not hitting you up again. I didn't even double text you on that day. I text you, I called you. Could I have done more? Yeah, but I'm not finna blow your ass up just for you to ignore me. Then I'll be even more mad, because now you acting weird as fuck, and I want to pull up. Yeah, fire sign, bad temper. So, can you stop? You're getting on my nerves. I need you at school. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, the girl finally hit me up 2 days later. I didn't even expect nothing from her, not a call, not a text. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Yeah, I mean, we was talking whatever and cool and getting back cool, but that's how stuff be, you know? So I'm just like, okay, whatever. It just fell off naturally. No, it didn't fall off naturally. She was being weird. So yeah, I see the incoming call and I'm like looking at my phone like, should I answer this? At first I was like, I'm not answering it, but then my curiosity got the best of me, and I'm like, nah, let me just see what she got to say, because I need to know how you finna come back from this. You feel me? Pick up the phone. Typical weird bitch shit. Like, girl, hello. Why you dodging me, friend? Why you dodging me? First of all, I hate that friend shit. Because a lot of girls use it when they being weird. And I'm being so for real. Like, okay, friend. Like, it's just like the tone. You can call me that, but I be catching that certain tone where you can spot the fakeness in it, you know? So I'm like, girl, what you mean? Dry as hell. I'm not even trying to hide the fact that I'm irritated. I'm not finna pump fake. Girl, what are you talking about? Key. No. So she was like, what happened? Or what the hell did that girl say? What happened the day of the party? And I'm like, what do you mean I didn't hear from you? And she was like, girl, you never hit me back and da, right? So I'm like, oh, okay. She trying to flip it like it was me. So I'm like, girl, I didn't hear from you. She was like, no, I thought you changed your mind and you didn't want to come. My bad, girl. I was drunk as fuck. I was so drunk and I don't know. I thought you changed your mind and da. Just going on and on and on. Like talking in circles for real. Saying the same thing over and over but kind of different ways. So I'm like, So I'm thinking, even if you thought that, even if you thought that I didn't hit you back, why wouldn't you call me? If you know that we've been talking about this for days and days and days, that's for one. And then for two, we have been on the phone like this whole time, basically, right? Damn near got dressed on the phone. I'm showing you the outfit. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You couldn't have thought that. There's no way that you thought that. Yes.
You should.
No.
You should take
What was I saying? Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. She was being weird on the phone, right? So, then she ended up inviting me to, she was like, yeah, my friend getting a section if you wanted to come out tonight and blah, blah, blah. So, I'm like, nah, I don't got nobody to really watch my daughter and stuff like that. And she was like, oh, okay. Like, excuse me. She was like, okay, girl, let me know if you change your mind again and blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking in my head, again. Change my mind again. When did, like, that should just really be irritating me. Like, not you trying to flip it. Like, I'm a complete idiot. But you know, one thing that I will do, I will let some shit slide just to see how far you're gonna take it. That was our last conversation. Up until like maybe the next weekend. I feel like it was like the next weekend. She sent me some kind of flyer on Instagram. It was like a rooftop party thing. And she sent me, asked me if I wanted to go. Don't ask me why I agreed. Please don't. Because I'm slow. I don't know. Against my better judgment, I was like, yeah, I go. She said something about it's tickets you gotta pay for, but she got the tickets. She got 3 tickets and blah blah blah. Or no, I think she had like 3 or 4 tickets. And don't worry about it. I'm gonna get you in. Like, we're gonna have a good time and blah 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 blah, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. But before that, we hadn't talked like that whole time. I'm not reaching out. I wasn't viewing your stories on purpose. Like, I don't want you to think that I'm trying to keep up with you, cause you know. So yeah, I did see her on my thing, but I would just purposely skip over her stories because, girl, please. It's the day of the roof party. And here we go again. This girl asking me, can she come to my house and get ready? I guess this time she technically wasn't asking me to pick her up, but you still want me to drive you around like Miss Daisy. No, but you know what? That's not even a problem because I give you a ride all day. But it's just like, I don't want you to know where I live. I already don't trust you. You got like 2-3 strikes already. So why would I want you at my house? So, and then when she was messaging me, I wasn't even at home, right? So I'm dropping off my daughter to her dad. And I was staying over there for a little bit. I was just like chilling around. The fuck? I was just chilling. So it was a lot of people over there too. So I'm like, this is a perfect time to like, I'm just about to lie to you because I don't know. I didn't want it to seem weird because I didn't want her to just think like, oh, she being weird because I was being weird. No, that's what was happening. And honestly, I wasn't being weird. I was just setting my boundary. But you know, people like to push them. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just lie. I don't give a fuck. I lied to her ass. So I called her because I'm like, I'm not about to tell you no again and you do the same flaky shit that you did the other day, because then we gonna have a problem. Houston, we gonna have a motherfucking problem. So I called her. And then I make sure I go to like the loudest spot where everybody at. Say everybody was in the living room having a conversation. I go in the corner just so you can hear all these motherfucking people, right? So I call her and I'm like, girl, I'm not even at home. I'm in my people house. And she was like, oh, okay. So do you think that I could come over there? Or like, is that closer? Like, which one is closer? When are you going home? You getting ready over there? And I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm getting ready over here. Because you know how you trying to tell somebody something nicely and they acting like they can't take the hint because they only focused on like what they want, so they keep pushing it. Girl, you know I'm trying to tell you no nicely. You want me to say, bitch, hell no. Get ready at your own motherfucking house and meet me there. You want me to say that. But then if I say that, I'm an asshole. So yeah, I was like, no, this ain't even my house. Like, I can't just be inviting people over here. This is my people house. Like, and they having a little get together. So yeah, I'm just getting ready over here because my daughter's gonna be over here and da 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 da. Really over explaining her, to her ass. Actually, I was lying. So, and she was like, oh, okay, that's cool. We can meet at the place at 9 and da 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 da. I'm gonna send you your address and whatever. So what happened? Whatever. So I guess she was okay with it anyway. I go back home and I started getting ready because you tell me to be somewhere at 9.
10.
I'm gonna be that place. I'm gonna be there early actually. So I get to the place at 9 and I park. Actually, I parked on the street because I think the street parking. No, the street parking free. Yeah, I think the street parking was free. One thing about street parking, I play too much with street parking. Because your car will get towed. I've come out of many places, many of times, with the car about to get towed, already hooked up, or just gone. So don't play with Houston street parking. You gotta know where you at for real. So yeah, park on the street. I'm waiting for them, and she called me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm parked over here, there, and they ended up walking to my car, and she with Nokia. Right? Remind you, she told me not to get no ticket because she already had about 3-4 tickets just in case I wanted to bring somebody and blah, blah, blah. But honestly, she told me last minute that I could bring somebody. I feel like I was already on the way. And I'm like, who I'ma call? You ain't tell me that. And I'm thinking she telling me she got 3-4 tickets because she about to come with 3 girls or something and I'm the last invite. I don't know. So whatever. We get up there, stand in line, whatever. We get stopped at the door for the tickets. We had to go inside. Okay, so you know how you stand in line or whatever and it's to pay, or if you got the tickets, he'll take it. But if not, if you gotta scan the thing, you gotta go inside. So we had to go inside to scan. And you could pay inside too. But I think the tickets was like $40. No, I'm lying. There was $20. But at the time, I didn't even know how much the tickets was, right? So the lady is scanning the thing and the tickets is not working. So she was like, I'm sorry, your tickets are not valid or whatever. And Gia was like, what? How are my tickets invalid? How? Causing this big ass scene going on and on and on. So I'm like, girl, it's okay. Like, how much did you pay for the tickets? We can pay for the ticket. Can we pay for the tickets here, ma'am? Whatever. So Nokia was like, I already paid. I'm not paying again. And da-da-da, making a scene. So basically we end up walking out, right? So we walking back to my car because I'm gonna drive them to their car because I feel like, did they park? Yeah, they parked further down from me. I was closer to like the place. So we walking back to the thing and she was like, no, cause I don't know, Eric got me fucked up. He said these tickets was valid and da 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 da. So I'm like, what happened? Cause she was talking to Nokia. So I'm like, what happened? And I'm overhearing it. And she was like, girl, this fucking promoter I fuck with talking about he was gonna give me free tickets to the event and da da da. So she's calling him and he's not answering. So now she's blowing his ass up, texting him, and he's still not answering. So I'm like, not you really causing a scene. I swear to God, whole time I'm thinking she literally paid for these tickets, or there was valid tickets at least. I don't know how she got them, didn't ask, but I'm thinking they valid. But now you telling me the promoter that you messing with scammed your tickets, like so you could get in for free basically. He didn't even give you valid tickets if he was trying to hook you up. And this is like an event that he's promoting. He don't know how to get extra tickets. Like what? And I don't even think it was gonna be like no celebrity there, so I don't know why we needed tickets. I don't know why it just wasn't like pay at the door type of shit. You know what? I feel like if you paid at the door, it was $40, but if you bought them online, it was $20. That's what it was, because it definitely was a price difference, which is why she didn't want to pay at the door. Because I feel like if it was $20, we all would have paid it. But $40, not even to see like no celebrity. Like I got charged $40 to see Boosie. Like, at least see somebody, you know? So I'm not gonna get charged $40 to see nobody. Don't get me wrong, I'll pay it, but shit, this is not something that I just had to be at. You know, this was not the rooftop party of the year. But so yeah, basically, yeah, she going on and on, just mad as hell. The way she needed an Oscar, because I really thought she had some damn tickets by the way she was mad. One thing about it, she needed to get into acting. So I'm like, okay, so where y'all trying to go to now? Mind you, I noticed that Nokia is not really like talking to me, or you know, she giving me like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know how when you talk to somebody and they're not really trying to talk to you, they'll answer, but the energy, the vibe was off with the answer, or it's real short, real dry, don't even look you in your eye, you know? So I'm getting that vibe, and I'm like, what the hell? What the fuck is going on with this girl? So the vibes was off already, but I'm like, okay, so what place y'all trying to go to next? So she talking about, okay, we could go here, it's up the street, it's around the corner. So I'm like, okay. So she was like, well, do you want to drive there, or do you want us to or do you want to just follow me? So I'm like, I'm gonna follow you because I don't know how to get there, which I could have GPS'd it. I don't think I did know how to get there. That was the truth. But I just didn't want to, I didn't want them in my car. It's like I sensed that something was off, right? So, and then I'm not gonna be responsible for, I don't know, you don't ever know what could happen. I'm not gonna be responsible for getting your ass home, especially if I'm mad at you. Back up, because I was even trying to joke with Nokia. This is how I knew the vibe was off, because I'm even trying to joke with her, because I'm like, okay, maybe she irritated because of what just happened, right? So I'm like, you good, girl? You seem irritated when she was giving me them like dry ass answers. I'm like, you good? You seem irritated. Like, I know this shit irritating. Like, he ain't even have to be doing all that, whatever. I'm just saying stuff. And she was like, I'm good. Dry as hell, no emotion, not even a chuckle. So yeah, we pull up to the place and we kind of park next to each other, and we had to pay for parking and stuff, right? So I got a bottle in the car. Because look, I don't know how the night finna be. I ain't finna just go nowhere dry, so I had to knock the nerves off because I felt myself about to get irritated. Not irritated, but I'm just like, the energy is weird. Let me just get drunk so I don't even have to worry about it, right? So I'm getting on my car, and they like maybe 3 spaces down, and Gia walked to my car and she was like, oh, you got a bottle? Now I got a waterfall and deep throat them with my damn bottle. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give them like, I think I gave them like a shot and a half. I gave them big gulps, be grateful. They didn't say thank you or shit. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But you know, I wasn't tripping, but looking back, I was like, ungrateful bitches. So yeah, we walk in and we go straight to the bar, right? Oh, mind you, we had to pay to get in the same $20 that we could have paid for the tickets online for the rooftop party. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Anyway, it was $20 to get in. We go right to the bar. And we all sitting at the bar, and the lady is talking to Nokia first. And she was like, yeah, drinks on you, right? Drinks on you, because I'm standing right by Nokia. And I got my card out. And she was like, drinks on you, right? First round on you. And I was like, girl, because the bartender had cracked the joke, and that was Nokia's response to it. So I'm laughing. I'm thinking she joking. And I'm like, girl, But if I would have known that she was serious, I would have, oh, you need a shot? I just gave you a shot. Like, come on now. What you really want to do? I'm thinking, okay, she a little loosened up, and she trying to crack a little jokey joke or whatever. Whole time, oh girl was serious. So when I said that, she kind of got an attitude, and it got awkward. I'm not gonna lie to you, it got awkward. So she paid for her drink. Like, we all pay for our own drinks basically. Cause why do you think that I'm gonna buy you a drink? For no reason. Did I say I was gonna buy you a drink? Like, are we taking turns? Let me know, because if we taking turns, like, yeah, I'll go first, whatever. It's cool. Actually, neither one of y'all too trustworthy. Y'all go first, I'll go last. Cause yeah, but it got awkward. So I'm drinking my drink, and we just standing around like close to the bar and stuff, vibing. And by the time it got like not awkward or unawkward, whatever, y'all know what I mean. We was about to be on our 3rd drink, because a dude did buy us a round of drinks. It was a dude that was trying to talk to Gia. He bought us some drinks, and no, shots. He bought us some shots. And then I think I had bought me another drink. But I ain't buy her no drink, because why would I do that? But yeah, so now I'm gonna just call that the 3rd drink. So we standing around by the bar and stuff, and I'm telling you, they was not vibing. Like, not them, the DJ. I feel like I said this before, I swear the DJs be wanting dudes to toot them booty, because y'all do not be playing no music for the ladies. It's all trap music. You be wanting the dudes to bend over and toot that thing up, daddy, make it roll. What they be want to do is to pop, lock, and drop it up in there, because there's no reason you're not playing all the dance and twerk music that you could possibly think of. So, yeah. And I feel like even some trap artists got twerkable songs, like Future. I feel like Future do. Who else? Oh, it was raining. Damn. It was raining hard, so I can hear it. I gotta hurry up for real now. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Finally, I'm just vibing. We all just vibing, like, you know, doing all this and whatever. But nobody really dancing for real until they start playing, y'all know Chopper Style. They kind of did this thing where they played Chopper Style. They did that, and then they they went into twerk with the City Girls, that City Girl song. They transitioned it real smooth. So when they did that, oh, I'm bent over. I'm grabbing the bars, the chairs at the bars. There was this one dude that walked up on me, and bitch, I'm already bent over holding the chairs at the bars. So I'm not gonna look back or nothing. So I just kept dancing. He walked up on me, and I danced on him for like all of, bitch, 19 seconds. It wasn't even that long, right? We done dancing and stuff, and I look back and I'm like, he looked kind of familiar, but bitch, I am drunk. Like, I had shots in the car, shots before I got to the first spot, 2 drinks here, and then a shot here too. So I'm drunk at this point. Like, I'm drunk to the point where, like, if I would have left right then, I would have had to sit in my car right quick, maybe even fall asleep and get a quick cat nap in that car before I get to driving, right? So, I'm looking back and I'm thinking he looked familiar, but I'm not thinking nothing of it because I'm having a good ass time. I'm dancing with Gia and all that, right? Fast forward, right? And we all gotta go to the restroom. Well, I didn't have to go to the restroom, but they said that they was going to the restroom. So I'm like, okay, let me just go too, because maybe I do gotta pee. I'm just not feeling it right now. So we go to the restroom, and I did end up going in to try. So we talking and peeing, and we walking in, and Gia is like, oh, that's what, okay, so yeah, never mind, I ain't even gonna say that. That don't even matter. So yeah, Gia is like, not you grabbing, this is not word for word, y'all. Not you grabbing Nia, man, and throwing it on him or something like that. She said something like that. And I was like, man, who is her man? Nokia, man? Her man is here? Like, I'm confused as hell. And I'm trying to pee. Y'all, I was doing too many things at one time, okay? I'm trying to squat, pee, wipe, talk. Like, that was just too much for my drunk brain, right? It's like me and Gia was talking, and Nokia was like, And so I'm like, who is her man? And Gia is like, the one that had on the black pants. Girl, you gotta be more specific. You gotta be more specific, because at this point, I done danced with 2 niggas in a stud. By this time, I'm at the thing washing my hands, and I'm like, what? Who is your man? Like, which one had on the black pants? Like, what else he had on? So Nakia was like, you know, he was the one with the chain on. He had the chain on, and I'm thinking like, oh, it was the one that was lingering around, the one that I thought looked familiar. Y'all, he looked familiar because he was lingering around. Him and his homeboys was lingering around. And tell me why each and every one of them dudes walked up on us at some point. So, I mean, you know how you go to the club and you do have your club bae that you just met, whatever, and you fake like that's your man. So I'm thinking, no, that I'm not even thinking that's what it was. That's exactly what it was. So I'm like, oh, girl, he walked up behind everybody. Oh, that's you. Okay, so I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes. The one thing about it, I ain't never trying to step on nobody's toes. That's you, babe. That's you. That's all you gotta say. So, Gia was like, yeah, him. And Nokia was like, you knew what you was doing. Kind of trying to like joke it off. No, she kind of said it just like how I said it. Like, you could tell she was trying to maybe joke it off, but she was irritated at the same time. And I'm like, girl, these niggas in the club is for everybody. Not you being irritated. Is it the liquor? Is it something in your liquor? Cause what? Not you mad about a club, nigga. You gotta be fucking for real. No, I hope you not fucking for real. So I'm trying to joke it off because I'm a jokester. Like, I'm a pop a joke or whatever. And clearly they never joked it in, and like they ain't have no sense of humor. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna really say Nokia. It's either she didn't have no sense of humor or she just really didn't like me. So I'm like, girl, that is not your man. That man is for this whole club or something like that. I said something like that. Or no, I said be mad at the whole club. You know, if you mad about it, basically. I said something like that. So Gia laughing like, yeah, these club niggas is some hoes and da-da-da-da. And she was like, why come out if you gonna do some fake shit? Like, why come out if you even gonna do some fake shit? And I was like, if 1 + 1 = 2, then 3 + 3 = 14. What? She was like, okay, so why even come around somebody you don't like then? Why are you even around somebody you don't like? She got serious. And I'm thinking like, oh, okay. Gia done told Nokia about like what happened and the weirdness that's been going on between us. So I'm thinking she like talking about why even come around if I don't like Gia. And I'm like, who don't I like? Me and Gia are cool. Like, we don't have no issues. Gia, we got issues that I need to know about. Da-da-da. So I'm talking to her. I'm talking to both of them at the same time. And she was like, I'm talking about me. Why are you around me? Why are you constantly want to be around me if you don't like me? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking she drunk, but like you couldn't be dragging it this much for you to just be drunk. Like, you've been feeling like this. And then I'm like slowly putting how she was acting at the first place and how she been acting all night. It's like all adding up. Like, why don't this girl think I like her? I'm so confused. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, how don't I like you? Nokia is like, nah, cause it's just crazy that you wanna come around. You wanna come around after talking shit about me to my friend. You talk shit about me to my friend, but you always wanna be where I'm at. You trying to come to all my events, my day party. You trying to come to my day party hosting. You trying to come to my friends section. You trying to come to my plug for the rooftop party. Why do you constantly wanna be around? You don't like me. So I'm thinking, it's the drugs. Did we used to have beef? Did you change your name? Because no, literally, I'm dead ass serious because this has happened a few times. And then you know how like when you know somebody from back then and then they start going by a nickname. I kept calling her real name, but she did have a nickname. But I'm not talking about her. But there was this one girl that we followed on Instagram, and I don't know if she had like deactivated her Instagram. Sorry, this is a side story. She deactivated her Instagram or something, but all of a sudden she started popping back up on my Instagram. So I started reacting to her pictures because I mean, I used to know her and stuff and we used to be cool. Bitch, tell me why my dumbass, like after that, and I feel like it was just that one time I was reacting to it doing the hard eyes and stuff, and then all of a sudden I wasn't seeing her no more, but I didn't really think nothing about it. Y'all tell me why that girl went to my friend. She went to my friend like, this fake ass bitch reacted to my stories. I had to block her. So my friend was like, she was telling me, she was like, girl, why was you messaging so-and-so? And I'm like, what do you mean? Why was I messaging so-and-so? She was like, bitch, y'all don't even like each other. So why was you messaging her? Because the girl that I didn't like was cool with my friend. Well, I'm not friends with that girl no more. But Chelsea, okay? I was just trying not to say the name. It was Chelsea. So the girl that I forgot I had beef with, because it had been so long and it was irrelevant. It was like probably small beef. And I felt like we had talked again after that. It was weird, y'all. So yeah, I'm thinking like, is this one of them situations? Is that what's happening right now? Because I'm not understanding what the fuck is going on. Why would you think that I don't like you? Nokia, I don't know nothing about you. And I, like, what? Y'all, I'm tired. I'm so tired.
Just in case I confused you, the girl that I forgot I had beef with went to Chelsea, talking mess to Chelsea. Chelsea wasn't the girl that I forgot I had beef with.
So yeah, I'm confused as hell. I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? Nobody was talking shit about you. I don't even know you. Saying the same thing, basically. And Nokia was like, oh, okay, so now you don't know me. So Gigi, you lied, so you lied, bitch. And so they going back and forth, and basically, y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. Y'all remember the girl that Gia was talking about? Remember when she was like telling me about the friendship fallout that she had and da-da-da-da? Mind you, the fallout wasn't even that long, because if you hanging with Nokia, remember she invited me to the day party on like a Tuesday and the day party was like a Saturday. So that's not even a long ass fallout, but the way that she was going so hard about her, I wouldn't even guess that it was her. So that whole time she was telling me about falling up with her best friend, F her, telling me all her personal business. She was talking about Nokia. But mind you, like I said, she was calling. Okay, so that's why I said, like, sometimes, like, when you know people from back in the day and they start going by a completely different name that has nothing to do, like they nickname have nothing to do with their name. So that's what Gia was doing. She was using the nickname, the new nickname that Nokia was going by. I didn't know that. I didn't grow up with Nokia, right? So I know her like as Nokia, her real name, not literally, but you know, her literal real name. Her nickname didn't have nothing. It wasn't even an abbreviation of her name. Like, Chelsea even ended up doing that shit, because I'm trying to find an example, but Chelsea is the best example I can use because I thought it was weird as hell when she started going by her nickname. So say her name is Chelsea, right? And her nickname was like Latavius. No, I'm dead as so serious. Her nickname was like real close to that. So I'm like, why would you choose? You ain't even got a La or a Tavius in your name. Why would you choose that as your nickname? I was always so confused about that. So yeah, that was like kind of this situation. So whole time I'm shook and I'm like, what? Gia, please stop playing with me. So I'm getting into it with Nokia and I'm like, bruh, you are the one. I was trying to big you up. Like I'm trying to console you because you fell out with your friend and whole time it was your friend. Like I'm not even the one that was talking shit about you. Your friend was telling me this, that, and the third. So I started telling Nokia some of the stuff that she was telling me, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of threw her under the bus and I said some of the like personal stuff, not all of it. Like I kind of danced around it, but it was like stuff about her baby dad. So I'm like, she telling me this, that, and the third. And I'm just consoling her. So when I'm like saying this, and that, then that's why, because Nokia was like, you talking about fuck me like you know me. So all of a sudden you don't know me, but it was just fuck me, right? So So I'm having to explain to her, because bitch, you got this whole shit twisted. You got this whole shit twisted. And mind you, we're not like screaming and hooping and hollering in the restroom, but like we talking aggressive, but we not yelling at each other, right? So I wouldn't even say it was beef at this point. Y'all, and I'm like, this is pointless, this is not getting nowhere. So after I wash my hands, I'm drying them and I'm about to walk out because this is not going anywhere. We're just going back and forth. Girls is coming in and out of the restroom, watching us, looking at us, whispering, like, you know, we was putting on the show for people. So I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this. And I'm leaving on top of that because y'all are weird. And I've been here long enough anyway. I'm good. I'm tipsy, but I'm about to just walk to my car and sit up in there. So I leave out and I walk to my car and I call my friend. So I'm sitting on the phone talking. Y'all tell me why I was in that car. I was on the phone for like a good 20 minutes in the car, right? Here they come walking out like maybe 20 minutes later, like I said. And Gia, I guess she saw that my car was still there because, excuse me, I parked like 3 cars down from them. So she walked up to my car, tapped my window. I'm like, girl, hold on, let me call you back. She was like, no, bitch, stay on the phone with me. My friend was like, no, stay on the phone because if anything happened, send me your location. So I'm like, nah, girl, it's not that deep. I promise you, like, I'm good, whatever. So I called her back. I opened the door. No, first I cracked my window. What's up? So she was like, let me just talk to you because I don't even want you to think that I was talking shit about you and da-da-da-da. I was really just basically telling her what happened when we was hashing it out and becoming cool again. Like, this half-ass excuse, y'all. She was trying to manipulate the situation. Mind you, Nokia is at the car. She's sitting in her car and G is over here talking to me, right? So she's trying to explain to me and twist it up like I wasn't talking about you and I don't want to make it seem like I told Nokia that you was talking about her, but I feel like she just misunderstood what I was saying. But you knew that your friend had an issue with it because, first of all, the way that she was acting towards me, I figured out that she had an issue. So how you just oblivious and not realizing that this girl feels some type of way about me because of what you said to her? Like, y'all, I promise you, it wasn't even making sense. I'm getting a headache just trying to re-explain this shit to you because it don't make sense. So, at one point, come back over, Nokia come back over and she just, talking. And I was like, nobody was talking about you though. Like, I'm so confused. Like, I don't understand, like, why you, like, so stuck on it. Like, you want me to have been talking about you because you want a problem with me. She was like, girl, please, who is you? Who is you for me to want a problem with you so bad? So bad. I don't want no problem with you. Why would I want a problem with you? You are not anybody to be just that worried about it. I was just saying all kinds of shit. She was like, you're the one watching my page, stalking my moves and da-da-da-da. Who are you? And I was like, girl, ain't nobody stalking your ass. I'm not gonna lie, I was stalking her ass that one day. because I was trying to see why Gia was acting so weird. So I'm like, who are you? I don't know who gassed you up to think that somebody is like you're worth stalking, but I wasn't stalking you. I was kind of stalking her, but just for that day, just for like an hour or two. But I was like, now she caught it. Girl, I got caught. But what? No, she was dragging it though. She really was dragging it. So I'm like, what is going on right now? See, I'm like, talking shit to myself. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm about to go because this is stupid. This is pointless, right? So she was like, yeah, you should go. You should really go because I don't even know why you even came out tonight. Knowing you don't like somebody, I don't know, you want to be around that bad or something because just trying to make it seem like I was pressed to be hanging with her. Girl, I don't even know you. Once again, I don't know you. And I told her again and again, I don't know you, so why would I be pressed? I don't know you. Why would I be stressed? I don't know you. I know you even less. I don't know. I just had to rhyme. Anyway, so yeah, she said something. I think I heard her say like dumb bitch while she was walking away. And I was like, what? What? Girl, you do not want to take it there. Like, you do not want to take it there. I was drunk. I didn't want to take it there either. But come on now. You should be mad at your friend. How are you mad at me but not your friend? Because they was getting into it. Her and Nokia was getting into it because I was telling her like stuff that only, I guess, Nokia would know. Because like, how would I know your business? So you know that your friend was talking about you, right? Why are you not mad at your friend? It's just so weird. So, yeah, up until that point, we hadn't like called each other no like, bitch, fuck you, da-da-da. Like it hadn't been that yet. So when I heard dumb bitch, I really felt disrespected because like, we're not cool. You want a problem. Like, and you think that I didn't hear you because you're walking away. So, mind you, my door is open and Gia is like standing in front of my door. And y'all know on Tahoes, I used to have a Tahoe. It got that like black thing that you step up on. So, I get up and I start standing on that black thing and Gia kind of back up a little bit. So I'm like, what? Girl, what? You don't want a problem. You don't want a problem, bitch drunk. So, y'all, tell me why when I'm trying to get off of the thing, I slip and fall. Do I still have that thing on my knee? Yep. I scraped my knee up so bad. Not me trying to show y'all my knee. I can't get my knee up that high. I can't get my knee up that high. Anyway, I scraped my knee up two times. And my knee bleeding. And I'm like, I'm going home. I'm leaving. I'm going home, bro. Like, I don't have to do this. Like, I'm mad, but like, I'm not mad as hell screaming to the top of my lungs or nothing. I don't even know why I had that remote in my hand. Anyway, so yeah. And then, what happened? For some reason, Nokia walked back closer to us. So they was going back and forth while I'm getting up off the floor. They seen me fall, but like they was too busy going back and forth that they didn't really say shit about it. And it wasn't the time like to sit and laugh or nothing. Y'all, why I thought I just saw something. So yeah, she was like, no, ride with your friend because you're not riding with me. No, because you telling my business to strangers and I don't get down like that. I would never do you like that. And so I'm like, oh God, let me get in my car. My leg is bleeding. I don't got a Band-Aid, a napkin. I think I did have a napkin in my car, so whatever. I'm calling my friend. I'm like, bitch, I fell. She was like, do you need me to come? You good? I'm like, yeah. So I'm just sitting there on the phone for like another 5 minutes. Mind you, they still arguing. They not by my car no more. I feel like they went down to their car, but I could kind of still hear them off into the distance because my car door wasn't closed all the way, right? So I'm just sitting there. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if my brain wasn't thinking right or something because I'm like, I'm gonna see if I could go back up in there and go to the restroom, see if they got a Band-Aid or something. Because you know, like a place, they gotta have a first aid kit. So I'm gonna just tell them I fell in the parking lot, which I did, and then if they can give me a Band-Aid and stuff. So yeah, I'm walking back in there. She started walking up behind me. She's trying to talk to me, and she was like, "Okay, I understand that." Y'all, she was just drunk as hell talking about. I understand. She was like, I understand that. She was telling you all this and that, but the fact that you was talking about me, like that really hurt my feelings. That hurt me.
What?
I'm like, do she think I'm somebody else? Do she think I'm like one of her other friends? Do she got another friend named Tati? No, the face look different. Even if she do got another friend named Tatiana, we do not look the same. So what the fuck? Okay, I guess I really hurt her feelings. I guess I can't invalidate your feelings. So I'm like, girl, I'm sorry. Like, I was just trying to console a friend and da-da-da-da. Because Gia was on the phone with somebody now. So I don't know what made her come back up to me and apologize to me. Like, I don't know if I would have stayed in my car, if she would have came back to my car. But I had to walk past her car to go back inside. Anyway, so I'm holding my knee. My shit burning. And she's just trying to have a heart-to-heart. After damn near just cussing me out. Like, you called me a dumb bitch. I don't want to be cool with you for real no more. So I'm like, yeah, okay, no, I understand. I totally understand. Ooh, that hurt. I just broke my toenail and it scratched the fuck out of my finger. Sharp ass toenail. So yeah, I'm like, okay, my leg is burning, so I need to go to the restroom and try to clean this up because it's burning. I don't want it to get infected. And then I'm just drunk talking because ain't no way it can get infected that fast. Could it? It could. It probably could. So whatever.
Y'all, I'm listening to this back while editing, and I'm realizing that I skipped over like how gone we was. Like, I'm over here slurring my words. Like, no, I get it, but listen, girl, no, listen. My leg gonna get infected. My knee's gonna get infected. I gotta go get a Band-Aid. Like, you know, being annoyingly drunk. So we was really dragging it, standing there for a second, and she's still trying to have a heart-to-heart, and I'm trying to convince her that my leg gonna get infected, have to get amputated, and possibly just fall off in the middle of the street if I don't go get this Band-Aid from out the club. It was so much. It was so funny.
We go back up in there and we go to the front, and I'm like, do y'all have a first aid kit? They like, no. So anyway, they both follow me to a gas station. You know how the gas stations got them little them tiny ones, the tiny first aid kits? Yeah, we get one of them because it wasn't even that late for real. I'm sorry, my toe burning now. And it's crazy because I still got one of Nokia friends on Instagram. Tell me why. It's crazy. Look, I don't know what Instagram is, but there's no way that you can look at everybody's story that you follow, right? Because I feel like the top like maybe 6 or 7 people you're always gonna see. But I got that girl on Instagram, and one day I was just going like sliding through because I'm like, damn, how do people even look at everybody's story? Like, you know, how can that work? Because I feel like I don't ever see certain people pop up for me to look at their story, right? So I'm sliding through, and I'm like, oh, this is so-and-so, bitch. Tell me why she reposted something that Gia had posted, and it was a picture of them 3 in Nokia. Gia, the other friend, in Nokia. And then on top of it, so the post was Gia's. I did go to Gia page, but her page was on private. I tried to lurk on her, but her page was on private. But so the post was a repost posted from Gia thing. She must do that shit to everybody because she just take unflattering pictures, and if she look okay in the picture, she gonna post it. Crop me out,
Nigga.
Please. That's all I ask. I don't feel like I'm asking for too much. Damn. I feel love making you look stupid, huh? All right, and it's crazy because I don't even do that to people. But yeah, if I feel like you don't even look cute or whatever, I just won't do it. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Well, that's it for that situation. Y'all already know the vibes. That's pretty much it. Give this video a thumbs up if you didn't give it on the way in. Leave a comment. Follow my social medias. Make sure you are subscribed. Y'all already know the vibes. I'm going to see you in the next one. I'm having a wig sale. Always having a wig sale. Check the link in the description. All right, let me hurry up so I can go ahead and edit this because I don't know when y'all gonna get this. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I can't lie to you. All right, bye. I'm tired of telling this shit. It's raining and shit. Not the thunder wanting a parent so bad. Be quiet. Ooh. I always break a toenail when I'm about to go somewhere. It's raining anyway. I'm not gonna wear sandals. So yeah, how am I being fake to you of all people? Girl, we're not even friends. I know of you. We follow each other on, we're Instagram friends, but friends in real life, especially not after you acting weird as hell this whole entire time. If that was the case, why would you think that I would even have loyalty towards you when you acted in the way that you acted? Even if like, you know, that was your new club boo that you just met. But then if that's really the case, you don't have to be mad at every bitch in the club, because that's who he done walked up on in the last 2 hours. Birds of a feather, because Gia always had like a sob story. She did. Always a sob story. And she would want to make you feel bad. And I feel like I didn't really want to be around her a lot because I don't like that type of shit. Like, she would want a pity party. She would throw herself a pity party. And I'm like, okay, I know you're going through stuff, but every time I see you, why it always gotta be something? That's so draining. Why is always something?
Okay, the end of the story time. Yay!
I can't wait to school start. Look, I've been doing hookahs. This is a side note. I've been doing hookahs a lot, so I feel like hookahs give cigarettes. That mucus been coming back, so my bad if I sound a little stuffy or whatever. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah. Towel, Glade plug-in spray, remote control, pink trash bag, moving box. Ooh, the lighting got weird up in here. Oh, it's like the rain, that's why. Damn, I need to hurry up. Okay.
I can't go back.
You can't go back. You can go back to sleep. You can go back. Home Depot box, wall outlet, pink shoes, black shoes. I don't know. Ooh, I'm gonna call her. Very surprised you're up right now. Your pretty self. It's good. My baby. That's my baby. I don't want school to start. Did you have a good summer though? You had a good summer, my baby. And then she keep acting crazy. I know what your name is. I know what your name is. Anyway, let me record. I'm glad you're right here so I won't cuss as much. So yeah, what was I saying? Okay, you gotta be quiet, babe. You can't do all that. I'm gonna make you go in the room. I mean it. Okay, thank you. Stop. You gotta get out. You gonna have to get out. Get on my nerves.
Cause I didn't do a whole little thing.
You taking us a minute, a whole minute. I've been talking and ain't said shit. Nothing. Ooh. I'm trying to stop cussing. Wait, come on, stop, cause we gotta go, remember? Cause I bought tickets for a certain time. So I gotta hurry up, okay?
You gotta go there on that time.
Yeah, we have to, or that's it. So anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, tell me why 2 whole days go by. 1, 2. But before I even heard anything from this girl, hold on, I got a burp.
Say
Excuse me. One thing about it, I'm gonna say excuse me.